Hey Jeff, let's take a break. Today's Taking a Break is sponsored by Vincenti Decoys.
Pat, I appreciate you sponsoring it. I want to tell you what Taking a Break's all about. It is about everything else that you and I enjoy about our sport of waterfowl. It's the ducks, dogs, and the decoys. Let's check it out.
Shoot all three. Can we shoot all three?
Shoot all three. Come on, ducks. Come on, ducks.
And this is a Tom Flaherty guide series call. I like it right down in here. That's good.
Yeah, it works good. Yeah, sounds real good.
Hi, I'm Tom Flaherty from Flaherty Game Calls. The next few minutes, I'd just like to walk you through the process of building a duck call from the beginning to the end. It's kind of a unique process, kind of old school way of doing it. It's all done by hand. It's kind of a lengthy process, but hopefully it'll kind of work for us. I'll start off with just grabbing a nice piece of Coca-Cola. Kind of the wood I prefer to use. It's a little harder. It's got a little more character than a lot of other woods. From here, we'll go our first step, which will be drilling the start hole in the barrel. Okay, now our step of starting to put the blank in the drill press to get ourselves nice and square to start our hole. Nice clean hole is really what we got to start with on this. And that's what we're after, a nice clean hole. From here, we'll mount this right on our lathe and start turning it into round stock. Okay, we knocked off the heavy stock. At this point, we got to put a couple gauge marks on here so we know where to really begin our cuts to qualify where the lanyard groove is going to go and where the band is going to mount. Okay, from here, we can start now shaping it actually into a call. Okay, at this point, I like to do a couple basic measurements on to keep myself on track to make sure I'm following pretty much the same procedures all the way down the line. I don't use a template. I've turned enough of them. I like to kind of make each one a little unique. Hate to just start mass producing them, making them all exactly the same. Okay, so the basic shape is done minus any rough sanding I've got to do here. So at this point, kind of look at it and make a decision on what kind of band to put on it. Wood's got a lot of color to it, so I think I'll probably go with a brass colored band. I think that would probably look good in this call. Okay, as far as the turning goes, that would be it on turning. From here, we begin the sanding process. Just put a few drops of this on. Try to just push it into all the pores. It's basically beeswax and a shellac. Once I put some heat to this on the lathe, just by polishing it with a rag, the finish should just jump out right now. It should just begin to glow. The tuning of it, what I'll do is begin to make some adjustments to a combination of the reed and the tone board to get the desired sound. Every insert and every call will be a little different. It's all based on what the reed itself sounds like, how much bounce the reed has, and my own personal preference on doing it. I use a couple different style reed sets. I can kind of bounce around and get what I want by changing them. I'll start off right now just seeing what I get initially. Just set the insert in, set the reeds in, push them all the way to the back. I've pre-cut them. I'll slide the cork in. Cork fit's somewhat important. Now that I've set the reeds, what I'll do is I'll grab a barrel now, try blowing it. I like to blow one particular barrel all the time, just so I'm not blowing into every single call I make. Just insert it in. I'll try it and see what it sounds like and adjust from there. Okay, from that I can make a decision now at what to do. That call to me sounds a little high. What I'll probably do is take the reeds out, and I will actually scrape the tone board just a little bit on the surface, just kind of increasing the radius just a little at a time, reset them, and go from there. Sometimes you get real lucky, sometimes you don't. This one seemed to come in pretty quick. We'll try it again. Okay, this is the call we put together today. We'll give it a final test run and see how it sounds again. Well, that sounds pretty good. I think we're happy with that. And that's a custom duck call from the beginning to the end. Thanks for stopping by and enjoy the rest of the show.